What's happening, my people? So, another music review right here. I was gonna do this last night, but it dropped late. And man, I looked at the amount of songs and how long it was and stuff. I procrastinated on this all day long. But I wanted to bring y'all something. So every weekend or something, man, if something drop, I'm gonna give y'all some kind of music review. Sometimes I do like 3 of them or 2 of them or something. I'm at least gonna give you one. I'm gonna try. So this is Busta Rhymes Extinction Level Event 2, The Wrath of God. The original one dropped in 1998. So it's been a good minute. But he used to have these things with his albums. Everything was like the end of the world type stuff. And it was a good little run he had with his stuff. But just alluding to that from back in the days. This is 22 songs, an hour and 18 minutes. That's why I was like, man, that's a good little minute to be listening to some music, man, and then come with the review. But I'm happy I did. Busta Rhymes is a God level MC. If they had something and it was like, you need an MC to spit your verse or you're gonna die, and they pick Busta Rhymes, I'd be like, I'ma live. So get into these tracks. Try to go through this as fast as possible. Track 1, e.l.e. 2, intro featuring Chris Rock, Rakim, Pete Rock. Skit sets the vibe off. They're talking about end of the world type stuff and etc. They had that on the old Busta Rhymes albums if you listen to them. Chris Rock come on crazy. He talking noise out Busta the greatest in the world and stuff. He says that the whole album is a recurring theme. But Busta Rhymes showed that he a legend from the beginning of the album. And when that World Is Yours beat drops in, like the beat switches in the middle, my God. Oh, then Rakim comes on and he shows he one of them too. He from the 80s and stuff. He's still gonna slaughter 90% of the rappers that's in the game right now, man. You say what you want. They might could sing better than him. But Rakim he still could rap his ass off. And the craziest thing is that, like, Rakim is looked at as so old. And, like, he close to the same age as Jay-Z. And Jay-Z is kind of looked at as old, but he's still current in the game. He still gets his respect. And if Jay-Z drops something, it's gonna go. But he up there with Rakim and Big Daddy Kane and them in age and stuff. They all in the mid-50s and late 50s or whatever. Number 2, The Purge. Real smooth, laid-back flow. He gets his point across on this joint. Talk about, we gonna fuck this shit up. Like, if we don't get justice, we tearing this shit up. Number 3, Strap Yourself Down. This one got that woo-ha nostalgia to it. Like, it's one of them, y'all. It's one of them kind of joints right there. So if you love that from Busta Rhymes, go straight to this one. Number 4 is Czar featuring M.O.P. I'm the leader of this shit. I'm killing these niggas. And I watched a video last night and the video is funny. Like, these are like an African prince and stuff. And how they do Michael Blackson on there. They're so cold. Michael Blackson chilling in a chair, and he got a bunch of gold chains on. Busta Rhymes snatches gold chains, and then he do like some Magneto stuff on the X-Men, but he and kill Michael Blackson. Why you gotta kill Michael Blackson like that? I just a bitch ass nigga. Busta. Don't kill me. Number 5, Out of My Mind featuring Bell Biv DeVoe. You're driving me out of my mind. Got that Poison sample on there. But the flow on here is like an old Batman, like the old Batman from the 60s. Damn, I wish I could think of his name, but he died and stuff. But, boom, pap, wow. Like, that is how the flow is. Like, the flow is, wow. I don't really care for this song too much. Like, it's funny to hear, like, that Poison beat in the flow, and it reminds me of the Batman stuff from back in the days. Dick Allen West or something West. Number 6, e.l.e. 2, The Wrath of God featuring Minister Louis Farrakhan. Louis Farrakhan, man, jewels he was dropping on this joint right here. Man, he was saying some shit. He talking about, man, we sick of America, like, and what they doing. And like all this stuff that they've been doing through all these years, and they want America great again, alludes to the fact they hate the way that things are changing, but it's not going back to that way. We're gonna stand up for ourselves this time. If shit hit the fan, if we gotta battle it out, the shit he's saying on here, dog. And then Busta get on here, his flow nasty. This bitch had me hype. This one is cold. This one is cold. Number 7, Slow Flow, featuring Old Dirty Bastard. R.I.P. to Old Dirty Bastard, man. This one has a video game sounding beat. This one, Busta Flow is crazy on this one. This bitch had me hype. This bitch, like I was in here. Hey, this bitch hype, man. Then Old Dirty Bastard, man. It's good to hear from him. I'm wondering like how long he had this in the tuck. Is this like an old song he been having and they maybe revamped it or something? Or did he get like some stems from Old Dirty Bastard or something? I wonder how they pulled this song off. Number 8, Don't Go, featuring Q-Tip. Laid back, melodic, almost R&B-ish. Busta saying how nice he is in the game begging him don't go. And Q-Tip, his verse is reminiscent about back in the days and him meeting Busta and Busta rapping over the table and stuff. And Busta was so nice, and like how rap has brought them together as brothers and stuff. And if Busta would die, I would beg to the heavens like don't go. So they have different meanings with their verses and stuff, but it is a dope joint. Number 9, Boom. This one ain't too much to explain. Like it's just like rapping. He just rapping for the sake of rapping. It's not one that I was too impressed with. Number 10, True Indeed, throwback feel. I think this was like you nigga wanna be killers, get at me, dog. I think it has like a little sample of that beat on that old DMX joint. But this one cool. Number 11, Master Fard Mohammed, featuring Rick Ross. And Rick Ross does Rick Ross things on here. Rick Ross get on something, man. He might not be on topic or whatever. He might do the same flow. That bitch hard. And he talking about like being a young brother in the game, wishing for a better life, like wanting to buy his mama a house, and just some stuff that's not necessarily original or whatever, but it just sounds so hard. It sounds so hard. Then Busta comes on. He basically saying the same kind of things, like wanting to grow economically, and etc. Busta, God damn. Yo, I don't know if Busta had his verse first or if Rick Ross did, but if Rick Ross heard, I want to see how his jaw dropped when he heard Busta verse. Like that's not, when you hear that, it's not like you can go, I'm gonna rewrite my verse. Just leave your verse alone, cause you're not topping it. Busta went stupid ham on here. Number 12, You, like, as I spell you, featuring Anderson .Paak. It's cool and have a good little vibe to it with Anderson doing this thing, but when Busta come on, he bring it to a whole nother level. Like Busta go off on here. Number 13, Oh No. This one, it sounds modern. It sounds like a designer song, but with a guy level MC carrying the song. So that's what it reminds me of. Number 14, The Don and the Boss, featuring Vybz Kartel. I don't know if Vybz Kartel stole Drake flow or Drake stole Vybz Kartel flow, but I'm pretty sure probably Drake probably took that, because I haven't listened to Vybz Kartel albums or nothing. But this is Drake, and Drake is Vybz. This is the flow. I'd rather when Drake do it though. But this one is in Busta is I go on when he in his Jamaican kind of bag or whatever. Number 15, Best I Can, featuring Rhapsody. Baby mama drama type song. Rhapsody flows from the perspective of the baby mama, but like catching her head and being like, damn, I did a lot of things to push him away. I made things hard for him, etc. And Busta is from the baby daddy perspective, but he kind of like thanking her for the trials and tribulations, because it did make him a better parent, made him a better man, because it made him try harder and this and that. But it is a real dope song. I like the way that the perspectives that they attack this song from. Number 16, Where I Belong, featuring Mariah, Carey. They tried to recreate Magic, and I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. This shit was trash. And then Mariah tries to do the fast flow, like in her little pitch, and then she hit that little note. I don't like this one. Number 17, Deep Thought. He kicking it with his girl and stuff, like, man, he's trying to find his tranquil place, and like he just chilling and venting to it, etc. He's in deep thought. Like, that's what the song is about. Number 18, The Young God Speaks, and this is Mike singing, like from the old days, like just a little clip. Then it goes to number 19, Look Over Your Shoulder, featuring Kendrick Lamar. And do I have to say anything? Michael Jackson sample. Kendrick Lamar, Busta. They go stupid ham on here. Kendrick shows, man, I need a Kendrick album. Kendrick goes, he go retarded on here. He go retarded. Busta does too. And then that beat, man, just Mike. Like, I was hearing Mike, and then I heard like the little skit before, and like, I'm just like, damn, Mike been gone for a while, dog. That shit kind of hurt, cause like, you forget about the legends and stuff, man. And damn, the world don't have Mike no more, man. And we kind of didn't appreciate him for a while. We put him under because of other things. He was a weirdo, but Mike was the man. Mike was the man, though. Number 20, You Will Never Find Another Me, featuring Mary J. Blige. And nobody can put pain on a track like Mary J. Blige. Like, she is the queen. And it's a very bluesy type record. And from listening to, from the first hearing Mary J. Blige and stuff, I would think he was going to be talking about relationship or something. But basically talking about the game. The game won't be the same without brother like me. Like, you can't replace me. I'm that dude. I'm a legend. But this is very dope. Number 21, Freedom, featuring Nicky Greer. And Nicky Greer is that young fella. And he had that viral song where he was, don't shoot me and stuff. I'm not doing him justice. But you know, man, when he was talking about like them killing the brothers in the street and stuff like that. But he did sign a deal in whatever. And Busta putting him on the song, and they having a good song about like police brutality and the things going on in America. Like, this is a very dope track, man. Very dope track. I'm sorry for trying to like saying like, "What do you shoot me?" Like, I made it sound rather coonish or whatever. And this is very much not one of those songs or whatever. This song is very dope and definitely one of my favorites. You gotta check it out. Number 22, Satanic. I could be wrong, but this one sounds very much like a lot of shots at Kanye and stuff. The first person came to mind was Kanye, with a lot of things he's talking about. He's talking about how people be using God's name in vain, like people be throwing around God left and right, but you're doing a lot of blasphemous, satanic things. Your videos show a lot of satanic stuff. Your actions are blasphemous. You just carrying yourself all wrong. This reminds me of Kanye. I'm not saying it is, but it reminds me of Kanye. Then Chris Rock ends the album off, and he's, "You can't fuck with Busta Rhymes. You can't fuck with Busta's the greatest." And he just ends off the album like that, singing for like 2 minutes about how great Busta Rhymes is. But the thing about that with Chris Rock, he's been on a lot of albums. He's been on Kanye, and Kanye's so great. And he did like a Rick Ross album. Nobody can mess with Rick Ross. Rick Ross the best. And he been on a few albums, and he's like, nobody can mess with him. They the greatest. They the greatest. Damn, Chris Rock, everybody the greatest. But it's a dope album in my eyes, man. Like, this is up for one of the albums of the year, one of the rap albums of the year, dog. Like, on my personal list, I'm not sure where it's gonna fall. But just like, in terms of skills, execution of an album, me giving it its props, this album is dope. I give it a 9 out of 10. To me, it had a little too many songs. Could condense it a little bit. But the execution of a lot of it is still out of this world. Busta is a God level MC, man. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's probably going to be up late tonight. I'm a day late. But like, comment, subscribe. Don't be the greatest and the most hated man. Holla at your boy. Peace out.